Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel. We have another CDL video today. Of course, we're going to be going over the Stage 1 Major. It was a pretty good one. It was pretty interesting, and of course, this entire stage was pretty friggin' crazy. A lot of memorable moments. Obviously, the champions of the Atlanta home series is Atlanta FaZe for the second season in a row, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, pretty cool, of course. But yeah, you guys can go and watch the full series on YouTube and any series you may have missed. It is all on YouTube. So, we're just going to quickly go over the grand final because that's really all I want to talk about in this video. So, you can see it was a 7 game series. It was a best of 9. But what's really interesting to me is you see FaZe beats Empire pretty easily on Moscow HP. Then they're able to beat Dallas on Garrison S&D 6-3. And then they were able to beat Dallas again on Control 3-1. And I mean, if it had been a best of 5, they would have been done right there. But thankfully, that it's a best of 9. Although oddly, still very weird to me. But winners really just doesn't mean anything apart from you getting 10 more CDL points. Like, coming out of winners, you don't get an advantage at all against your opponent in the grand finals, who had to come from losers. So this series did start off 0-0, and obviously Dallas was really hot against the subliners in the losers finals. But if Dallas had came out even hotter, or if FaZe had been slacking a little bit, they obviously didn't have that one map cushion like last season in the grand finals for Dallas, of course. So yeah. So again, if this had been a 3 game series, it would have been done in a 5 game series. It would have been done in 3 games, obviously. And FaZe didn't really get challenged at all throughout those first 3 games. But then a disastrous game for FaZe. I don't know what happened on that checkmate. But they must have just been not playing, to be honest, because 104 points for FaZe is pretty crazy. Dallas almost 100 point clubbing them. That's pretty insane. But of course, that makes it a 3-1 series at that point. And then you go back to Moscow this time for Search, and it's a 6-1 stomping from FaZe. Wasn't close at all. Yeah, like it was really bad. It was not close at all, and of course, that gives FaZe the 4-1 series advantage, and they're 1 map away from winning it. And that means Dallas would have to win 4 straight maps. Of course, backs are against the wall. They come out hot on the control, make it 3-0. Yeah, they obviously rejuvenate themselves a little bit, but then you go to what was map 7. Some Raid, S&D, and Atlanta FaZe close the series out and win the Atlanta home series with a 6-2 final score. Yeah, it was a pretty good series. I definitely would recommend going and watch it. I'm just going to show you guys the pick'ems. Of course, I had 73 points, which isn't too bad. I finished around the top 1,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right up above the top 1,000, unfortunately. Of course, we've got 4 more stages to go this season. We'll see how it goes. I mean, like I said, I didn't do too bad, but Double O will be the winner of the grand prize for the rank 1s. I was looking through some of these, and I don't think anyone predicted the Thieves to lose to the Gorillas. So, yeah, pretty crazy. But I do want to go to my predictions. I'm just going to show you guys what mine looked like throughout the stage 1 playoffs, because like I said, it was pretty good. I really didn't do very good in opening weekend. I didn't do too bad in Super Week, and I didn't do too bad here in the grand finals. So of course, I did have Chicago beating the Subliners. I got that right. And again, like I said, I don't think anyone had the Gorillas beating the Thieves, especially not a sweep. So I got that one wrong. Kind of was hoping for the Chicago 3-2, but it was a Dallas 3-2, so I got that one wrong. And then I got FaZe 3-0ing or I had faced 3-2ing the Thieves, but that ended up being a 3-0 against the Gorillas. So, I got 100% right on the Mutineer Surge and 100% or no, sorry, almost 100% on the Ultra Raven series. Of course, Ravens going 0-6 to start off this season, if I'm not, or is it 0-7? Either way, they don't have a win yet. They looked pretty good with Zed, though, I'm not gonna lie. They did very well with Zed on quite literally an hour of practice. So maybe it's gonna work out. Maybe Zed is gonna stay in there, but as far as I've heard, it doesn't sound like Zed is going to be staying in the lineup, and it's just gonna be. It was just temporary, so Alex could head back to the UK, and of course, we'll get into it later down the line. But Hydra looking like he is coming to the States, or he's already here. Well, I say here. I'm in Canada, but he definitely could already be in North America. So moving on to the losers round 2. Got that one completely wrong. I genuinely did feel like Paris was going to win, and Paris, you know what? They had a great Super Week, but they didn't look all that strong against the Mutineers, which kind of surprised me, to be fair. So, yeah, I definitely thought Paris was going to be a better team there, but of course, Florida ends up taking it. Then I had the complete opposite in the other series of Minnesota versus Toronto. I had Toronto losing in 5 games, but Toronto actually won in 5 games. So they end up finishing top 6, I think it is, which obviously isn't too bad. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I actually had, or Toronto finished top 8, I believe, which isn't too bad. Better than what I had them doing, to be fair. So, yeah, unfortunately, they ended up losing 3-0 to the Thieves. The Subliners beat the Mutineers in a Game 5. Then they go on to face the Gorillas, and they beat them 3-1. And then you see Optic, obviously, in the losers, beating the Thieves 3-1. Then the elimination semifinals was the Subliners versus Optic, and the Subliners sweep Optic, which was pretty surprising in all honesty. And it was a 3-0, like I said. But yeah, quite surprising there, I'm not going to lie. That finishes Optic top 4 and makes Subliners a guaranteed top 3. So, yeah, so obviously you see FaZe sweeping the Empire here in the winners finals. And then, of course, like I said, Dallas versus New York in the losers finals. A 3-0 from Dallas after getting destroyed by FaZe here in the winners finals. They get 3-0'd, then they move on to the Subliners and the losers final. They win 3-0, and then unfortunately they go out 5-2 versus the Atlanta FaZe. So overall, like I said, guys, it was a pretty damn good month of COD. Cannot believe it was basically a month from the 11th to the 7th. So I don't think any. I think this week is a break of COD, but I think COD starts again next week, which will be like the opening weekend of the next stage and the next home series. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very, very excited to continue what this great season has to come. I'm very, very excited. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what your bracket looked like. Let me know how you did, and are you surprised that Atlanta won? I think for sure they were the absolute best team in this stage. So yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.